Hi everyone, welcome back to JP WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having had a good weekend and have a great start to your week as well, for that matter. This is the preview of West Ham's Carabao Cup third round game, where we travel to the northwest of England to take on Liverpool at Anfield this Wednesday night for an 8 o'clock kickoff live on Sky Sports. But as always guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro gear along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro in both club colours, if there's any Liverpool fans watching. And any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they're currently supporting over 70 and probably close to, if not over 80 separate food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to your respective club shop if there's any Liverpool fans watching, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. But if you want to make a donation directly to the charity and you don't want to make a transaction through the affiliate link, that's perfectly fine. There is their Just Giving Fund link in the description as well. So £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford guys, believe me, every single penny helps. So as this is a League Cup preview, it's not going to be as long or as intense as the normal league previews are, so let's crack straight on with it. The officials for this game: the referee is Andy Madley, his assistants are James Mannering and Paul Hodkinson, or Hodsinkin, I think, Hodgkinson I should say. Fourth official is Lee Doherty. So once again guys, there is no VAR. Now our last 5 Anfield League Cup fixtures spans 50 years. So we're talking about the last talking about the last 6 games don't really enter into it. I mean, the last 2 League Cup travels spans 40 years, so there's real no point about it. We know what our history is like in the league games itself, so it's not really relevant to this video. Now Lopetegui has never played Liverpool or Slot in any League Cup fixture, but he has faced Liverpool in the FA Cup away in the third round, where they lost 1-0 in the replay after drawing 2-2 at home in January of last year. Now, in terms of Liverpool injuries, Becker is out with a thigh injury and Elliott is out with an ankle injury, but that's it at the moment. So guys, as this is a League Cup game, anything is technically possible. It's a fixture that I'm really happy that we are doing. I know everybody's, there's a big conspiracy that we always seem to get Liverpool, or we always seem to get Arsenal, or we always seem to get the so-called Big Six every single time when we enter into the League Cup. And I agree, we do. It's ridiculous the amount of times we get these sort of draws, but there's nothing we can do about it. There is corruption in football. We've known that for years. We've talked about it on the video on this channel over different videos over the last few years, so I'm not going to go into all that bullshit once again. But at the end of the day guys, as I say, this is a one-off game technically, unless there's a replay and we hold them to a draw. But at the same point guys, this is something that I think we can progress in if we get the substitutions and the changes right. I know Lopetegui's not exactly been filling everybody with a lot of confidence recently. I mean, let's talk about it. Obviously for those that haven't watched the full-time thoughts video about the Chelsea game, questions are being raised. And it's worrying that there's 5 games in and we are raising questions for both points of view, right? Yes, it is too early to raise those questions, but at the same point, we have to start looking at things very, very early on and try and identify what the problem is. Because, as I say, we've lost our first 3 home games, which we've never done in the league before. And it's worrying. But in terms of West Ham injuries, it's only Fulkrog that is still 50-50 to return for this game. So Lopetegui has a big pot, shall we say, to choose from in terms of everything. But at the same point, I do think that both teams are going to make some massive changes, and I've made 7 changes in the starting 11 for this since over the game at the weekend against Chelsea. Now, in terms of the starting 11 that I predicted in comparison to the preview for the Chelsea game, I've actually only made 4 changes in this. But if you haven't watched that preview, which a lot of people haven't, and you're watching this for the first time, then obviously if you like the video, then by all means please do drop a like as well for that matter. But yeah, guys, we've with this I've made 7 changes, and as always, put your comments in the comment section below. If you were in charge of West Ham United, what starting 11 would you put out? And if I was in charge, this is the starting 11 that I would. Fabianski in goal, with a back 4 of Soufal, Tobido, Kilman and Skulls. Alvarez in the hole behind Irving, supporting Somerville, Soler and Gilholm in midfield, with Bowen up front. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. It's really appreciated. I really do appreciate it. And as I say, over the last 4 weeks, guys, we've had a lot of new viewers. Just over half of you, 53.5% of you guys that aren't watching these, or are watching these videos, are not subscribed. So if you are enjoying the content, then by all means, please do subscribe. We've had 3 new subscribers since the weekend, and thank you very much to those 3. But it would be nice to keep the growth going again. I hope this is not one of those ceilings where we're going to be crashing in and just loads of people are watching it but nobody's actually subscribing. So please do subscribe. I know we all do it. I mean, I watch YouTube channels what I don't subscribe to, but I don't watch them frequently, and I know a lot of you guys do watch this channel. It's completely free for you to subscribe to, so by means please do subscribe, hit the notification bell. We will be doing hopefully the live watch along at just before 8 o'clock, so around probably about 10 to, if I get home in time. Obviously depends on the traffic, especially with me starting a job that we're starting at a new job, I should say, that is very balls deep in Essex, but is a pain in the arse to get to from here. But guys, thank you very much for your time. As I say, if I can't get the watch along up and running in time, I will do a full-time thoughts video straight after it. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy your week, and I hope to see you very soon. All the best now. Take care.